The following is a paid advertisement. The views expressed are the sole responsibility of the advertiser.
I'm attorney Justin Clark. Coming up just ahead on You Have Real Estate, it's 2024. What in the world is going to happen in this real estate market this year? We're going to address that. We're going to do it together. It's all just ahead. It's You Have Real Estate.
Your debt does not have to control your life. You have the power to potentially lower or even eliminate your debt. I'm attorney Justin Clark. Call me now for a free consultation or visit youhavepower.com and take back control of your financial life.
Welcome to You Have Real Estate with me, attorney Justin Clark. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, seasoned investor, or even looking to sell your home, this next 30 minutes is designed just for you. Think of it like hitting multiple open houses, all from your living room, with my attorney advice throughout the way. Any questions whatsoever during the program, the phone number is right here, 407-205-0400. Maybe you want to start your house hunt this weekend for your dream home. Dallas Lehman is standing by to get you pre-approved right now at that very same phone number. Wonderful show today. I'm fired up about this one. You will not want to miss a single second. But first, the opening statement. As we head into a new year together, it's the same question I get every year. Justin, what is going to happen in this real estate market this year? It's a wonderful question and a very important question, especially for those of us in Florida, because this market is crazy. It's been a crazy ride the last almost 3 years now, with the house prices going up, but then also recently interest rates going up. What kind of an effect is that going to have for you as a home buyer if you're looking to buy? Or maybe you're looking to sell your house this year. When is the right time to do so? Also, I have a good buddy coming by. I bought my fire table from him. I'm going to show off the Firetainment fire tables. I'm so excited for that. Great show, great questions, and questions that we will answer by asking real questions. Every weekend here on the program, we ask real questions to the truly trend-setting people in Central Florida's real estate community. Let's kick it off today with our good friends, returning visitors. Tai Phan is here. Tai, how are you, sir?
Hey, good, bud. Happy holidays, man.
Before I start with you, you have a 1-month-old at home.
I do.
A 1-month-old
Can you tell from my eyes?
No, it's not that. You look great, obviously, but I wanted you to say hi to your brand new son. You have to, because this will live on forever.
Well, I appreciate
right
that.
here. Say hello.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Bennett. Your daddy's on TV with Justin Clark here.
I love it. And Candace Griffin is here. She's the investment advisor to the stars, I guess. So you know everything about investment in real estate. Candace, welcome back. Good to see you. How are you?
Very good, very good.
And let's start with you, Tai. So you're very much in the trenches in the real estate market in this community as we are now in 2024. Hey, what are your thoughts? People are desperate to know.
Yeah, take a step back. 2023 was very interesting. When you take it back 2-3 years ago when the rates were like 2%, 3%, things like that, that created a huge frenzy. And now with the hikes of rates in the 7s and 8s, what we're seeing is like a lot of people, we have a lot of buyers sitting back behind the sidelines because they're being priced out because of the interest rates. But for the show, I was having that great conversation with Dallas Lehman, We Have Mortgage, and we were talking about it. What's it looking like? And it looks like we're going to be teeter-tottering around the mid-6s, and that's going to create great opportunities for a lot of buyers. Yeah. But with that being said, because of the drop of rates, what that's going to create is that increases of prices on homes.
So as we sit here today, you think that we might see increases in the price of homes in 2024?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're going to see prices on because there's going to be an influx of buyers that's going to create higher demand and it's going to create bidding wars.
Yeah, so I think maybe what Tai is saying is don't sit on the sidelines right now, further waiting on the rates to come down, because it seems to, at least to Tai, that the price of houses is going to continue to increase.
All right.
Candace, a lot of people have tried and dipped their toes into investment real estate, of course, especially in Florida. Mm-hmm. It's been kind of a weird time, I think, for investors because the home prices have gone up so substantially over the last really 2.5 years. I mean, what do you see for 2024 for investing in real estate?
Wow, what a question that is.
Sorry.
Okay, so.
A lot to unpack, huh?
So there really is, but there is an argument for both sides, what you're saying as well. What I really, worry about is people starting out in real estate investing in this season, right? When things are so different and jumping around and volatile. And I'm seeing clients just making some interesting mistakes, you know, and I would love for them to just send a message out there. Just breathe, take your time, look at the data, don't get emotional, don't get excited. Just base your decisions on the numbers and consult with your real estate investor community. Don't take a workshop and just think, all right, it's time, let's go. In this market. It's already hard in the other markets, but in this one, please.
Especially challenging and mistakes are plentiful, I guess. What do you do exactly at Griffin Investments?
Well, we help real estate investors make the best of making decisions for their real estate investment.
Got it. Yeah. Is this residential and commercial? Or?
It is.
Okay.
It is. Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen in the commercial market this year?
Well, I am noticing that people are getting into hot water because of they have great relationships with their banks, right? And the banks all of a sudden are having to turn down their incredible clients that they love to serve because, you know, oh, we don't do over $1 million loan amount anymore, or oh, that bucket is full. So they're having to pivot and make a different decision, and they're sometimes seriously under the gun, you know, with a deadline and maybe potentially about to lose a property wrapped up with many other things. So,
who calls you?
Who calls me? People in trouble.
Oh yeah.
It's not just people in trouble.
Yeah.
It's if you know if something should be done and a professional knows that it should be done. That's typically, you know, when I get involved.
Got it. And you do a great job. Everyone always raves about what you do. And I'll tell you,
Thank you so much.
Obviously you work with buyers and sellers. Yeah. Do you see any when it comes to residential, any pockets where you can still get a decent value for your money for someone trying to buy a house for their family?
Yeah, absolutely. The land is looking really good right now. The average price point around the land, I was pulling around $315, $350, but it's steadily going up as well. But you can get a nice residential it's great for first-time home buyers, but you can get a nice residential home, 2,800 square foot, 2,500 square foot for actually a decent price.
Yeah. Now, you were with Cadence Lifestyle Real Estate.
Yeah.
What's going on over there?
Cadence Lifestyle Real Estate, we're very excited. This is an affiliate broker with LPT. We're branching off into the luxury market. As you know, LPT is blowing up here. We're in 20 states now. But we felt like we should attack the luxury market and really represent the luxury brand. Got it. Now, that Southwest Volusia County area, I've talked about it for years on this show, where you still can get a pretty decent bang for your buck. I'm seeing so many people, DeBerry, DeLand, even Deltona, that whole area does seem like, yes, it's increasing, but when you compare it to like a Winter Park or something, you still can get a decent house for a decent price. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, it really depends on the individual buyer, right? It really depends on their motivation and why they're buying. So they're going to say, I want this one. This is my price for me. I'll pay for it. Or yet there's like, this is too expensive. It really depends on the individual buyer. Yeah, got it. What about in the commercial world? I mean, obviously in this commercial world, we've had so many people end up working from home. I know people have had trouble with their leases and things. How has the pandemic changed commercial real estate?
Wow. I mean, drastically. I was sitting at a table a few days ago on a committee that I'm on, and two different people at the table. There are only 6 people on this committee. 2 of them are liquidating their office furniture and downsizing and going to one of those, in-suite type office situations downtown. And it's very emotional for them, because there was a lot of pride around that generation having a whole floor in a building and filling it with people. And now the culture's just changed so much that it doesn't really support that anymore. So they're having to come to grips with that. So just in one table this month, that happening with 2 people, I know those conversations are happening everywhere, and we're all seeing the other side of that.
So over the last 3 years, the price of residential real estate has been this. Mm-hmm. How has the price of commercial real estate compared to this?
Oh, goodness.
Is it here? Is it here? Has it gone up even more?
Wow. So it just depends on the vertical, right? It depends on, commercial is warehouses, it's restaurants, it's a completely different animal. Yeah. So it's really hard to answer that question. It really is for me.
It is. Commercial is more complicated and so many different verticals. You're right.
So many reasons. Like with housing, you have a house to live in it, right? With commercial real estate, I think the the fun conversations that we're having about office space and what to do next, you wouldn't believe some of the creative ideas that these larger groups are coming up with. It's going to transform things quite a bit. I'm seeing a big swing in the salon suite type space.
Right.
A lot of people asking, for that and trying to move forward on building those. Unfortunately, there's not really a lot of funding out there for that, so that's kind of hard for them. But they're pivoting into like making whole floors of those buildings, even content studios, for example, and things like that. So I think it'll be neat to see what the future brings in like 10 years. It's going to be very different.
We'll all be watching it together. We will be watching it together. Candace, excellent job as always. Questions about investing in real estate, call her today. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, Tai is your guy as well. Same phone number, 407-205-0400. Thank you, buddy. See you soon. You better get home and, change the diaper, get some sleep, whatever it is. I have a special treat coming up for you next. And if you go to my house right now, you will see his work, my fire table from Firetainment. I can't wait to show it to you as you have real estate continue. You were complaining about your electricity bill, and I don't blame you, but the reason why your electricity bill is so high may be something you didn't know. Your windows, joined by my good buddy, and the man over at Renewal by Anderson, Dan Brigman. Dan, it's just a fact. Bad windows, old windows, are killing people's electricity bill. Why is that?
100%. There's several main reasons, Justin. One is the technology. If you got old windows, they don't have up-to-date Energy Star technology. Number two, if you've got old windows, there's a lot of places windows can leak. Most folks didn't know that when the AC turns on, a suction is created in the house. Well, guess what? You're sucking in hot, warm air through the broken seals of the windows. And on top of that, we've got sun hitting and, of course, radiant heat leaving the house.
Special deal for you, actually. If you take out your phone, hit the QR code on the screen right now. I will connect you directly with Dan, who will offer you
a 12-month no-no and also a 24-month no-no. But the biggest is our 20% off offer that we have not had in quite some time. I didn't think we were going to have it before the end of the year. So.
Dan Brigman, excellent job as always. Here's how it works. Look, if you do the program where you pay for the windows over time, you're going to save money on your electricity bill where it's all going to balance out. Windows for free, essentially. Do yourself a favor. Visit Renewal by Anderson today. Welcome back to the show. If you're thinking about what to do with your outdoor area, let me give you a little secret here because I just did it. This fire table that I got from Firetainment is amazing. You'll see pictures of mine right now. Joined by the man who started it all, Shawn Clark is here. Firetainment. What's up, bro? How are you?
Dude, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me, man.
Again, I've kind of known you throughout this whole process. I knew when you started this business.
It's been a long time.
What you've created is nothing short of amazing. And a lot of people out there right now actually are thinking about, how do I make my outdoor area awesome without spending $100,000 on a pool or spending tons of dough on it. I mean, the fire table that we got from Firetainment has really transformed our outdoor living area. What's it like when you see someone that comes in and kind of tells you what they want, and then you see the smile on their face once you install that fire table?
It's always a blast, man. When someone comes to you with an idea, and you work with them and kind of work through their different, aspects of that idea, and then being able to build it from scratch. With the tradesmen we have at our facility, and then, going out and installing the unit and seeing their faces is absolutely amazing.
And you talk about not only American made, we're talking Central Florida made. You do everything right here. Your factory is actually right across the street from the TV station. You go to one of these big box stores and you see these fire tables coming from all sorts of other countries. That's not what Firetainment's built upon.
No, sir. Nope. So we are, we kind of live the motto "Made in America," right? And there's a quality that comes with that that's, can't be touched when it comes from stuff that's been imported from overseas. There's been a lot of investment companies lately that have purchased up a lot of these other companies that have factories overseas, and they're squeezing as much margin as they possibly can out of these things. So what they're doing is they're actually, changing the materials that they're using. They're making them thinner. Ultimately, it's, the quality is degrading as time progresses here. So with Firetainment, we only use the highest grade quality materials possible.
And you can tell just by looking at it. Certainly when you touch my fire table, you can tell the quality is absolutely out of this world. Now, you sell a lot through very nice outdoor type patio living stores or whatever, but you also sell direct to the consumer. I mean, someone's watching right now and they want to upgrade their outdoor area. What's the best way to reach out to you?
So, there's, like you just said, there's different aspects of how we do our distribution. We have a standard line of tables that we offer through outdoor specialty retail stores across the country, right? We also work with consumers locally, and if you're local, we encourage you to come into our facility.
Oh yeah,
right?
Come check it out.
So we can design everything from scratch. We can see your ideas. We can kind of analyze your space, make sure that all of the dimensions and the functionality of the space is gonna, it's gonna appease you,
Right.
But you can visit firetainment.com. You can go to fire-table.com as well and see some of our products.
I love it. Well. And when I was there at the factory the other day, you have these new tailgate tables also. Those are cool, a lot smaller, but for really you can take it on the run. Tell me about them.
Yeah, they're a blast, right? We've seen quite the interest in smaller fire pits, mostly wood burning fire pits, the smokeless kind, right? But nobody's produced a smokeless, gas burning portable fire pit. So what we've done is created just a shrunken down version with the same quality that we have in our standard size tables and the custom tables that we build. But it's kind of a self-packaged unit. They come with a lid that latches on super tight. You've got a 15-foot stainless regulator hose that kind of rolls up, goes up in the bottom. But once you latch it, you can literally pick it up, throw it right in the back of the truck. It's less than 30 pounds. So you can take it anywhere with you. You can use it at home, as well. So it's definitely something we're excited about, and with it just being released, it's going to be fun.
Now, lastly, and I think what I'm most excited about is the cooking ability. So on the fire table I have, literally, you have to describe it. I don't even know how to describe it. It's almost like a hibachi style cooktop. It's amazing.
So it's weird, and that's kind of what started the whole Firetainment concept. Everyone gets that feeling when they go to a Japanese steakhouse.
Yeah.
Obi, so when you're sitting there and the cooking's happening right in the middle of the table, you always just seem to have more fun.
Yep.
So I was actually out at a restaurant here locally, Colorado Fondue Company. They bring out raw meat, and then they bring out a hot stone that they set in the center of the table and that you cook directly on. And while I was sitting at the table, it just completely blew my mind. So I started searching out to see if anyone was doing this for at home. No one was doing it. Laid in bed until like 4 a.m. that night, and Firetainment kind of popped in my brain. But what it does is it just allows, multiple uses of the table. So you've got your fire table. We've got covers that make it a patio table when you're not using it, but it also adds another element to it where you can kind of plan a fun night with family and friends, and sit around the table and have, tapas portions of different meats. You can do fondue. But it really gets everyone involved. It gets the kids off the cell phones, gets them back around the dinner table. They always want to participate. And it's just a lot of fun. It's mostly healthy foods that you cook on it. It comes with a Himalayan salt block that you can do your cooking on as well. I know that you were interested in that as well, but it's so much fun. Kind of gets the whole family thing back together.
I love it. Keep up the good work, man.
Appreciate it.
It transformed our outdoor living for sure.
Thank you. We're excited.
And really can do that for you as well. Check out Firetainment. I promise you will not be disappointed. Quick break. You have real estate continues. Welcome to our house. Literally, this is our home. We love it. We just bought it recently, and you'll never guess what happened as soon as we bought it. The worst thing possible.
The worst thing ever.
I'll show you. Dead. Absolutely dead as a doornail. No AC whatsoever. We live in Florida. This is a problem.
It's a major problem.
However, remember we had Old Nash on the show recently,
Absolutely.
and what did they tell us?
That they could help.
That they could help. And they said the only place to turn is Duquesne, and that's exactly what we've done, thank goodness. Old Nash told us Duquesne is the way to go when it comes to air conditioning systems now, and obviously it is. The price point, unbelievable. The 10-year warranty, unbelievable. And our electricity bill, it's been driving me crazy lately, is going to go down substantially. I'm super excited about that. And we get a tax credit as well for this year because we bought the unit this year.
I love it.
Got to go Duquesne.
Absolutely. We're going to take you to the install now. So we are here outside getting our Duquesne Lynx heat pump system installed. I'm super excited. I mean, I think this is going to be a game changer for us.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah, it's going to save us money. There's a 10-year warranty on it. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
So we're good for 10 years no matter what.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Yeah, parts, the whole shebang.
I love it.
So I can't wait. I mean, I know I've been missing the AC in the house.
I know, I've heard a lot about that.
Yeah, my hair's just been, so this.
Your mood?
Thank you. Absolutely.
Sorry, I'm just being
it's all
honest.
going to be fixed, and thanks to our new system.
Do I ever have a very special gift for you today? Compliments our good friends over at Universal Roof and Contracting. 15% off your roofing job. The roof is the most important part of your house. No doubt about it. Welcome my good friends as always, Justin and Corey. Hi, how are you today?
Good, man, good. Thank you.
The roof is the most important part of the house, but sometimes deciding who your roofing company is going to be is the most important decision as well. Culture is everything.
Sure.
When determining who's going to do your roofing job, Universal, the culture over there blows me away. Trustworthy. Tell me about the culture at Universal.
Yeah, I mean, 30 years in the making, right? Family-owned, veteran-owned, same name and ownership over the past 3 decades. We're so proud to be so rooted in Orlando, and we have offices in Jacksonville and Southwest Florida. But the honest approach, the integrity we carry, working transparently with insurance companies and homeowners alike. I mean, we approach roofing the way an honest company really should.
Trusted by some of the biggest sports teams in Florida as well.
That's right. That's right. We this past season we were the one of the partners with the Jacksonville Jaguars, which was awesome. They had a great season this year too. And then just coming next month, the XFL, the Orlando Guardians. We are the official roofer for the Orlando Guardians, so we're excited to go out to those games and see everybody there. So it'll be great.
A roof can be expensive. You created great programs to make this roof not cost prohibitive for me.
Yeah, I mean, last thing we're going to do is take food off people's plates to afford a roof. So we have a ton of flexible financing plans that just keeps things very liquid for homeowners, even if they don't want to use their own money, even if they have it at the time, so we offer that as well for every roof replacement.
I have this QR code on the screen right now. Get your phone out or go to their website, but the QR code will go directly to Justin and Corey, and literally you get 15% off. But guys, you're going to come to my house and tell me what I really need, honestly.
Absolutely, yeah. Free inspection, first of all. It does cost nothing for us to come out. We're going to sit down with you, hear what you like about your roof, what you don't like about your roof, what problems you've had, and come up with a custom scope of work that makes sense for you.
Always a pleasure to see you both. There's only one company we trust when it comes to roofing. That is Universal Roof and Contracting. Welcome back to the program. We continue to tell you about 2024. What is this real estate market going to do? Joined by our good buddy Elisha Lopez, Ocala Realty World. 2024 is upon us. Everyone's asking me, Justin, what is going to happen with these prices? What do you think is going to happen?
Well, supply and demand.
Yeah.
Yes, low supply, high demand, prices go up. And we're starting to see it already in our area.
Is that
just
right?
a tiny bit,
Yeah.
but just enough to notice.
What does the supply look like right now? I don't really know exactly how we look now. What is the supply like?
So, Marion County, I mean, there's like 1,500 homes on the market, but it's the pricing part. So when I think supply and inventory, I'm thinking of like what's reasonable sellers that actually want to sell, because there's a lot of overpriced. It's kind of like it doesn't exist. Yeah.
That's crazy. And by the way, if you're looking to buy a home right now for your family or invest in real estate, look no further than Ocala and Marion County. I have a QR code on the screen for you right now that connects you directly with Elisha Lopez at Ocala Realty World. She'll send you what's on the market right now. Again, the prices up there are about 40% less. 40% less than what they are here in Orlando, and the World Equestrian Center is there. People are buying investment real estate there to rent on Airbnb. It's a great investment and still way more reasonable than the prices are here in the Orlando, Winter Park, Windermere area for sure. But she'll send you stuff right away. She'll put you on a list and send you things every single day as they come up on the market, or she might have pocket listings to send you that you can get access to before they hit MLS. So when we talk about Ocala real estate, we talk maybe 40% less. The market's going up there though as well. Do you think it's going up about the same as it would here in Orlando, or do you think it's going up faster, slower? What do you think?
Yeah, slower. It's always been slower. That's why the prices always stayed so affordable.
Yeah.
So maybe a $400,000 property in Orange County will blink and it'll be $420,000.
Right.
And so a $285,000 in Marion County will become a $290,000.
As we're here in early 2024, are we in a seller's market or buyer's market or somewhere in between right now?
In between.
It's in between.
Yeah.
And which way do you think that's trending this year?
I think it'll go back to a seller's market just because, again, with rates going down, so many buyers, it's just natural.
Last year, interest rates skyrocketed. What did that do to the real estate market from your perspective?
Pause.
It paused it?
Yeah. Obviously, serious buyers that, you have upsize, downsize, divorce, death in the family, relocation, like those 5 things will never go away. But a lot of those, everybody's like, well, we can wait a little bit.
Right.
And I don't think anybody can wait anymore. They're ready to buy.
I hope so. My fear is that there are people who are continuing to wait on rates to keep going down, 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 like they're going to get back to 3%, which I don't think that's probably going to happen anytime soon. Maybe not in our lifetime. So my fear is that people are going to stand on the sidelines and wait on the rates to continue to go down and really miss a great buying opportunity. I mean, would you recommend people wait on the sidelines now, or you think they should take action?
Definitely take action. I mean, history always repeats itself. I remember when the market crashed in 2008.
Oh, do I ever see it.
And there were properties in certain parts of Marion County that were $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. And then buyers say, oh no, I'm going to wait.
Yeah.
And then those $50,000 now are $250,000.
I know.
So that's not going to happen.
Those people that bought up this real estate in 08, 09, even 2010, wow, they really, really made out well. They loved this last 2 years and the increase in prices. It's been absolutely crazy. What's next for Ocala Realty World this year? What are we looking at? Adding any more agents? So someone might be an agent out there right now looking at changing where they hang their shingle. Are you accepting new agents?
Yes, we are. And we're just looking for agents that want to be obviously part of something greater and bigger than themselves and be part of a team, not the sense of a team with the sharing commission team part, but where we all are rooting for each other and cheering each other on and helping each other grow.
I like to hear that. I think there are a lot of brokerages where it's literally every man for themselves. There's no real cohesiveness, and that's not the feeling I get when I walk into your brokerage. Everyone kind of like loves each other. I don't. Is that true? That's how I feel. Okay.
I know. I love it. Like I have the best job or business ever because I just we all love on each other, and
that's how I feel. You've really developed that culture, and that's hard to do, especially in real estate. Good job. Elisha Lopez, see you very soon, and happy holidays, happy new year to you.
Thank you.
Hey, call her now. Look, either get your phone out, use the QR code, or call 407-205-0400. Thank you to our absolutely amazing crew. 2024 is going to be a great year. Most importantly, thank you. See you again next week for more You Have Real Estate.
Are you worried about your student loan payments? I don't blame you. The great news for you is now we have more options than ever. Go to our website, youhavepower.com, to find out what options may exist for you and your student loans.
The proceeding was a paid advertisement. The views expressed were the sole responsibility of the advertiser.